Hello everybody. We've got the motorhome in the shop and it barely fit, and by barely I mean look at the gap between the post and the motorhome. Yeah, I don't think I could get my hand between that. That's pretty darn close. But anyways, it's in. I wanted to give it an underneath inspection and be able to get up on top of it and take a look at what's going on. And one thing right away that I can fix, it actually is pretty easy. The wipers, you turn them on, they make a nice clunking noise, but nothing moves. Check it out. That's not right. But that's actually a fairly common older Dodge thing. I don't know if I can get the camera in here, but there is. You see that right there? That round hole in the end of that bar should have a linkage bushing that should be attached to this. They're plastic, they deteriorate. Sometimes it'll seem fine, then you kick on your wipers and suddenly bang, one stops working. I had that happen on my 78 Dodge, so it's pretty common. They're actually really easy to change. Take the arms off, take some screws out, take the cowling off, pop in some new bushings, lube it all up, make it happy. And that's it, because the motor works. The motor, the wiper motor does its thing. I can hear it. It's just, you know, spinning against futility because nothing's connected to it. But, so that's an easy fix. Another thing that I am going to have to try to figure out what to do with, I was looking all over for this thing trying to find the propane connection. Nothing outside. There's no, you know, I've got propane, what do you call it? Appliances. But where's the fill tank? So we've got this gigantic hitch going on right here. And if you look way back behind the hitch, there's our propane tank. I don't know how in the world you would get anybody to crawl into this and fill that up. I suspect that this tank was probably once a little further like here, and you just reached below the back bumper and connected it. Maybe they moved this for safety because probably not the best place to have a giant propane tank. I don't know. So I'm going to explore whether or not I can get some sort of fill extension hose to maybe get this hitch off of here and maybe put a fill nozzle somewhere. I don't know. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But, you know, all the piping is there and the regulator looks okay. And I took a little walk underneath it here, which is what we wanted to get it on the rack for. We've got this very nice shiny dual exhaust. I was told this was new, and boy howdy it is. Dual exhaust with headers. That always helps your power and your mileage. So, you know, go baby go. We've got a little bit of a leak in our transmission pan, which again, it's old, it's to be expected, you know. And everything else really looks okay. The driveline's good. I see fresh grease coming out of the U-joints, and I believe I was told that they had either a driveline or a U-joint break at some point, and that's probably about the time the exhaust got replaced too. It probably beat the crap out of something when it broke. But really, everything under here looks okay. I mean, coming from Minnesota, I expected to see a ton of rust or something, but it's all just surface stuff. There's a lot of spray-on insulation going on under here, so that definitely makes it a little quieter going down the road. Got disc brakes on the front. The pads look okay. The rotors look okay. I haven't pulled the drums off the back yet, and I can't do that in here because I really have got no room. And I'm going to take a look at the differential oil and make sure that's all happy and whatnot. I'm going to drain the fresh water tank, which I believe I saw. I thought I saw a drain petcock here somewhere. There it is. There's a drain. So I'm going to drain that, flush that whole sucker out. And that's where we are in the motorhome. That's the latest update. So, but you know, there's a lot of pulling off lights and resealing everything. I mean, every single bit of beading on this is going to get resealed because it's all got little gaps in it. And if it doesn't leak now, it's going to later. So we're going to try to get ahead of it all. So, oh yes, and I had to disconnect the mirrors and fold them in because there's no way it was going to get in here on the other side anyway. So there's our latest update. Peace out.